in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Burrow on play action. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. From midfield now, Burrow flushed out right. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to... Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside. Oh, he fakes the spike. Being chased out left. Hard running at the 15. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about everything.
The Minnesota. Offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. An incomplete pass. On first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rolling to his left. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They go play action with Burrow. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now. Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions. Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so. Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Jamar Chase, 76 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner. And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they? They've taken momentum into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And this one will be brought back to the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. Well, going for Jefferson downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Minnesota. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant. This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Burrow on 1st down, steps away. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention...
Vikings now to start their next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow will throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you...
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for Minnesota.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they go play action now. Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow dancing to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40 and finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A big play there on the keeper.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jamar Chase.
42 yards.
And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job.
So that one, a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he's brought down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And Burrow going to throw again. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are right back in this football.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Back to throw here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jerry Hughes able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only not.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are right back in this.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Minnesota.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll look to throw.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, a chance at a big play in his own end zone. But instead, 3rd down coming up.
On the move to his left. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are... Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Forced out to his left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.